Okay, good evening, guys. In this video, we're going to be looking at something very interesting, and I know we've all been waiting for this. And now this software, like I've always said, could give you everything you'd really need, to make your course a very interesting one. Now it now depends on you, what input you're ready to give in order to get the desired output. Now, we've all been doing great, adding different lesson activities, adding different lessons resources. I must give kudos to everyone. Now, but here comes this particular one we are yet to explore, and it's called the H5P. We call it the H5P, though the meaning might not be important to us, but for the sake of people that are curious to know. Now it's the H5P means HTML5 package. HTML5 package. Though that was why I said it's not going to make any sense to you, because the question is, what is HTML? What is the 5? But I know the package there. Everybody knows package. So don't worry about the H5. Just remember the word package. But instead of putting the H5, just remember the word interactive package. You want to make your course interactive. Now imagine you asked your student to watch a particular video. Now these are my activities I have put here. Like some of us would have added videos for our students to watch. So imagine you've asked your student to watch a particular video. You want to know if they have watched it. For those of us that have been adding videos there, what you just do is you put the link to your video, the student watch the video, and perhaps you put another activity, you call it quiz, just like that. But in this case now, you want to be sure that your students have understood the content of that video. Are you with me now? So, and one of the ways you can check, is by embedding question in the video. Get that part now. Embedding your question right in that video. So as they are watching that video, you don't need to let them finish the whole video before asking them the question. Right in the middle of the video is going to pause, and the question will pop up to the student and ask them, what is this? So if a student is able to answer that question, then that shows he or she understood the previous part of the video he or she has been watching. And that makes you feel that, yes, you have a good idea that this student is actually doing well, understanding it, right to the end of the video, So, and we can do this using this feature, which we call the H5P. Now, for those of us wondering, how do I add the H5P? Now, the H5P is an interactive, it's a way to create interactive course content. It's very easy to create. You can create various content types, such as interactive video, quiz, and the rest. So now what I'm going to do quickly, without wasting much time, without further ado, is to turn on my editing. And it's very simple. I'm not going to be wasting time here. I'm going to just introduce the concept to you, and I want you to be creative around it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is to click on create an activity or resources. Here I'm not going to create assignments. Here I'm not creating attendance. Just scroll down and look for the big button here called the H5P. Take your time to go through all this to understand what it means, and I'm going to click on Add. Please watch this video, don't get distracted, please. Now you are creating a lesson, and the lesson could be in different form. The one I'm going to teach us today, because this H5P can be used to create various or different contents that are very interactive. But today's one is going to be centered on interactive video. We have interactive slides, where you create your slides. So instead of you downloading your PowerPoint for your students, which is not that interactive, they just download the PowerPoint, go through it, and perhaps come back to do whatever activity you're given. But I think with this one embedded right in the presentation, real time, I think you would be able to access them more, and it's going to be more interactive. So what you're going to do, here, I'm going to just give this a name, a description. Okay, so you ask yourself, what's going to be the description of your interactive video? Okay, so quickly, what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a description that says, let's say, growing tomatoes in containers. Growing tomatoes in containers. I love displaying the description. Now, okay, perhaps I could copy this. There will be a title box here. I think it will ask me to put. Now, this is the main place where you need to pay more attention, which is the editor. On this editor now, okay, by the time I close it up, look at it. This is how it is. By the time you press this arrow down, it shows you all the contents that you could create using H5P. In short, if some of you get to understand this well, I'm sure you won't even have the course to use any other activity again. They were just joking. So look at all the content types. 43 results. Oh my god. You have course presentation, you have accordion, you have arithmetic quiz, you have chat, you have collage, you have a column, you have dialogue cards, you have documentation tools, you have drag and drop, you have a fill in the blanks. Some teachers will love this, fill in the blank. We have the hotspot, guess the answer, interactive video, mark the words, memory game, multiple choice, personal quiz question, single choice. Take your time to finish this. So, but the single one I'm going to do today would be the interactive video. Very good. Just this. Okay, so what I'm going to do quickly is just to click on it. That's all. But that's not all, please. Once I click on it, don't worry about this tour. This is just giving you a tour on what you can do. I could exit this. Now this is this screen is tiny. You won't be able to do much here. So what you are going to do, please, once you choose the content type you want, which I've done by clicking on interactive video, I'm going to use this enter full screen. I want to see the full screen, and that makes my work easier. So what I'm going to do here is to put the title. So I'm going to give the same title. Let me just go into Tomatoes. Now, upload or embed your video. So that tells you your video might be right on your PC. Something you've done, your self-recorded video or downloaded video that you have. So you could either upload it or you embed it. When you are embedding a video, that means you are going to another source, you are copying the link and you are putting it on your system. That is what we call embed, or you upload directly. Are you with me now? So in this case here, this is the box we have been looking for. So some of us have been wondering, where is that box? Where is the box? Now this is the box here. It's called add file. Are you with me now? So if you look at the steps, step 1, step 2, step 3, that's just the 3 steps you need to do to successfully add an interactive video. So the first step is to add the video. So I don't have the video on my system, but what some of you would do is to quickly visit your popular YouTube and search for the video you want them to watch. So let's say let me say growing tomatoes. Okay, let me use this. So what I'm going to do, I could just click on the one I know I want to.
As the plant grows and starts producing flowers,
So you can pause it. I'm going to just come up here, right click, copy. What I've done, I've copied the link to this video. If you don't want to go to the URL or the URL here, you could right click on the video itself and click on copy video URL. Are you with me now? So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to return back to my interactive video and click on this hard file. So this is where you will click if it's on your laptop. Now look at this bar here saying or. Now this is where you are going to paste your YouTube link. Are you with me now? And take note, they are giving you format here, either MP4, WebM, you know. So I'm going to Ctrl V, paste. Once you're done pasting, I'm going to click on insert. Once I'm done, my video has been added there. You could edit copyright if it's yours, no problems. So once you're done with the first step, I'm going to go to step 2, add interaction. Can you see the video playing now? This is the video. Don't worry about this, we could edit, exit. So what you're going to do is, you, the course creator, you have played, you said, okay, about tomato. Once this thing gets
so it's tomato growing time of the year.
So once it gets to a particular section or timeline, are you with me now? You want this video to pause and ask them a question, perhaps that have been explained before that point. Okay, so let's say I'm going to play the video
And in today's video,
this point.
And as you can see, you have a lot of tomatoes on
So
this
at this
plant
point,
in
I
the
feel
container, and that is because we have
even if the video keeps playing, this is where I want you to focus your attention on. When you click on step 2, these are the tools that are available for you that you are going to be using to make your video interactive. Are you with me now? Now, one of them I'm going to teach you today is the multiple choice. Are you with me now? So once this video is playing, let's assume the video is playing.
Pollinated these tomato plants.
I want the quiz to
I have
appear.
explained how to hand pollinate tomato plants in another video.
Click on multiple choice and drag in, drop it anywhere. You can position it later. Once I drag it and I drop there, I have my display time telling me where at that point where I'm dropping this quiz, the multiple choice. Now, do you want the video to pause so that the student will attempt that quiz and continue playing the video? So I think that will be necessary. Let the video pause. Now, do you want the video to be displayed as a button in a collapsed interaction form or as poster? So check out both to see the one you like. I'm going to go with poster. Okay, we have button, we have poster. Now when I click on poster, all I need to do is to scroll down and I look at the title, untitled multiple choice. You are free to change this to whatever you want. So the most important thing is the first question I want to give them here. Just one question. Okay, just one question. And what's the question? It's the ideal soil, okay, is a 50 by 50 mix of compost and dash. Are you with me now? feel free to use your tools here, you know, to increase, okay, to bold if you like, no problems. Okay, so with that, the next thing is the option. So available options, it's going to give you different options. Now what's the first option I'm giving out? I'm saying, okay, suit. Is suit the correct answer? If it's the correct answer, you tick correct, okay? But that's not the answer. Option 2, clay. Okay, is that the answer? No. So you need more options. You click on add option. On this third option, I'm going to put the third option, which is what? PMOS. Okay, so I guess this might be the answer. I'm going to choose correct. Now once you're done, all these other settings might be left because I'm trying to watch the timing for this video. So what you're going to do once you're done with everything here, all you need to do here is just to fill in the question. Leave every other settings, behavior, adaptivity, leave them the way they are. Now one thing about this thing is, as the students are attempting this quiz in between the videos, it is going to record in the gradebook. Are you with me now? For each multiple choice they answer here, it's going to record, and each multiple question might be 100% or one. Since this is one question, so I guess this is taking 1 mark. So if a student gets this correctly, they get 100%. Are you with me now? So what I'm done with this, what I need to do is to click on done. Just that. Are you with me now? Look at the question now. Now feel free to click on it. Once you click on it, you can now move it wherever you want to move it to. If you want it here, if you want it here, no problems. Are you with me now? So I could drag it further so it gets big or get bigger. Is that clear? So once you are done, the last thing is the summary tags. Are you with me now? So this is the summary tags. This optional summary quiz will appear at the end of the video. So it's always giving you a clue if you don't understand. Now it's telling you it is optional, no problems. Are you with me now? But it will appear at the end of the video. It is a summary quiz. So what's the summary about? You have the title, you have the title written on title summary. You could change it if you like, but don't worry about the name. Now what I need to do in this summary, okay, this one is saying this is what will be displayed above the summary tags. Choose the correct statement. Okay, just don't change it, just leave it. Choose the correct statement. Now look at the first one. Set of statements. List of statements for the summary. The first statement is correct. So whatever statement you are putting here is the correct statement. Are you with me now? And here I want to ask them a question here, like a quiz, and say, okay, tomato or tomatoes can grow well in container, okay, provided you follow a few simple rules. Okay, so this question is the correct, the first statement is correct. Okay, good. Now the second statement, don't forget this thing is asking them to choose the correct statement. So if a student clicks this is the correct one. Tomatoes can grow in containers provided they follow that rule. Yes. Statement, yeah, this particular one is not the correct statement. Any other statement is not. Are you with me now? So here I'm saying tomatoes are unlikely to produce a crop in containers. Okay, so once you're done with that, don't worry about the other settings. I'm going to click on proceed to save. So this is my summary, just 2 questions, one of them is correct. Proceed to save. So once I'm done with this, that's all you need to do. Don't worry about the other settings for now. I think they are good to go. You could check your grade. Grade to pass, do I have a grade to pass? Don't worry about that. Maximum grade 10, okay? So check other things that are necessary here. Okay, check other things that are necessary. I love conditions are met. Student must view this activity. Student must receive a grade. Okay, yes, must receive a grade. So once you're done, you click on save and what do I do? Save and return to course. Let's see. So once you're done with that, save and return to course. Now you are done. Nothing else again. All you need to do is for your students to visit and attempt the quiz. So let's quickly do that now before I end this video. So what the student will do is to visit, to log in to their end to start their lecture. So I'm going to log in as student Mickey. Are we there? Log in. So what I need to do here as a student is to click on this topic, growing tomatoes. Are you with me now? Once I click on that, growing tomatoes, it's loading. Very good. So what the student will do is to start playing this video. So at least from here, you will know students that actually watch this video. Some students won't watch anything. If I notice this point here, this is the point where the multiple choice is. Can we see? This is another
So
point
it's tomato growing time of the year, and in today's video we will see how to
save time. I'm going to just go close to that place and let's see how it happens.
because
I think I would have embed, copying this thing from YouTube, giving this more videos on YouTube. Maybe I would have copied, though. What don't worry about that. Maybe I would have done this, copy embed code, so this won't bring all those things out for me, but the student will just close it, no problems. So
we have hand pollinated these tomato plants. I have explained how to hand pollinate tomato plants in another video.
So the student will see this. The ideal soil mix for 50 is what? What's the answer? Choose this and click on check. You see now the child got it correctly.
So be sure to check out the link that you see on your screen, and that goes over the process.
Fast track it. And
so I'll see you soon again in another episode of California Gardening. Until then, happy gardening.
So look at this now. Unanswered question. Fine. Question 1 answered. You have answered one question. Click below to submit your answer. Okay. Question 2, I think I've not answered this. This was the one that the summary question. So I'm going to click on it. Okay, no, I think I've answered it. Sorry.
Video. So be sure to check out the link that you almost anything. So I'll see you soon again in another episode of California Gardening.
So
until then, happy gardening.
Once it gets to all the student needs to do is to click to open the summary box. Okay. Choose the correct answers. Tomatoes can grow provided. Okay. This. Your results. Do you understand? Now, these are the 2 answered questions. Submit answers. Your answers have been submitted. Is that clear? So with this now, I have made my video interactive. My students have submitted. If I go back to my grade book, I go back to my course page as a teacher, and I go to grades, so what I need to do, I'm going to scroll forward, and let me see course presentation. Okay, look at it. Tomato growing. This person answered this question correctly, and he got 10. He got A, 10. That's for Michael. Do you understand? Because the maximum is 10. So he answered everything, and that's all. So thank you for listening, for taking your time. Feel free to go through it, understand it, and be creative around this. Thank you.